People have asked me a lot of times, you know, what sort of agents you are, and I've sort of made up this term called referral-based agents, and it is because a lot of our clients have all come from referrals, and people will go, well, what do you know about Green Lake? Well, the glory about us is that we know every neighborhood. There's no neighborhood that we can't walk into a house. We don't walk into a house
Washington real estate.
Seattle,
yeah. We can tell you the value. We can walk into a house and tell you what the value is on it, just because we know all the neighborhoods. And that's also why it's good working as a team, because it's a lot to cover. And at any particular time, one of us is really heavily working in Ballard or heavily working in the South End, and it gives a lot more rounded information piece to any of our clients. If they want to know, well, you know, I kind of thought about Mount Baker, but I don't know much about it. We do.
Right.
Boy, we really do. We've sold this one, this one, this one, and this one.
Right.
You like these people? This is what they're doing in this neighborhood? Yeah, we do.
I think there's a big mistake when people think that, you know, it's all about the 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and the finishes. It's also about the emotions that are inside that house.
Right.
When you sell a house, it's hard for people to sell a house. You have a lot of memories in your home. And I think buyers appreciate that, and buyers want to know something about the house. That's why people ask, why are you moving? You know, what were you thinking about when you did this remodel? And you know, I think making those connections, it really just evolves all around back to the whole relationship of it all. And it is. That's what makes it fun.
We have very few confrontational transactions. They're always just, we're bringing somebody who is a really good person who wants to sell a home and a really good person who wants to buy it, and we just help them.
It kind of just works like that, right? Because of who we are, because that kind of person who wants good positivity around us.
That's who we attract. That's who refers
through our referrals.
Because we want to enjoy our lives as well. I mean, so it just turns out that we end up loving our clients.
To me, it's all about the relationships. I mean, that's what keeps us all in the business, right? Because I mean, if all you were doing is, you know, schlepping homes and it didn't have meaning to it, and it was really just about, you know, selling something. Because I don't think any of us consider ourselves salespeople.
We educate. We want them to know what they're doing and what they're buying, and you know, buy the best thing that they can buy. And
it feels good.
You know, when people come to us to look at houses, they want to buy a house. It's not like going to a car dealership where, you know, you could get that same car anywhere. You can't get that same house anywhere. You can't get the same service anywhere. And we really, really care and think it's one of the most important things you do in your life.
We started with all those people, first-time buyers, that we always love because they need the most help. They need the most information, and you always feel like that's what you want to do. I mean, ultimately, that's what it's about. People are nervous about anything having to do with salespeople. And we want them to feel like they know a little bit about us before they ever come and actually sit down with us. And the website, we wanted to make it fun with the neighborhood. So if somebody's interested in Green Lake neighborhood, they can come and see a bunch of photos and hear all about the neighborhood. Same thing with the pet parks. So Gail and I love animals, and we don't have children. And to us, the dog parks are great. And we have a lot of referral information, so if somebody needs a contractor, they can go to the website for that. So we wanted to make it more than just about listing houses, you know, about the houses. We wanted to make it about the community and about
You can learn a lot about Seattle on
our website.
Right,
you really can. You can go into those neighborhood profiles
and
learn a lot about, if you're coming from out of town, you can start to get a feel for
a real feel rather than just stats and things like that. You can get a feel for where's the the donut shop is the thing, or this pub is the best ever.
It's overwhelming coming into a town for the first time.
We want to be able to, as you said, we want to be able to have it just be a resource for everybody with all kinds of recommendations for contractors. We've got a blog that talks about all kinds of, just a wide range of topics, and we're just going to keep that going so people have some sense of, what's it like when you're doing, say, a sewer inspection or really anything. We're just going to give people kind of a window on real estate and the behind the scenes kind of stuff.